What's happening, everybody?
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm going to see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space.
Big Derek,
and they believe that he creates
what it is, man.
They can exploit.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Hey, Echo. Watch 36 tonight. It's a party now.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first. So opening drive, 3rd down. They complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he's got room. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 18 yards, 1st down Niners. They fake the give. Garoppolo looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Was sacked by Justin Ellis.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
One, Omaha. 36. Get hot. Get hot.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he's got it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right. White. Get hot.
It's Coleman here. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Punching it in from a yard away. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Quick throw taken in by Snead. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up 3rd down.
That shit played out. I made that famous.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And an out. Jackson hit and he lost the football. And this is going to be 49 football. He gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Well, pass complete here to Sanders. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out and ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passes.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Check 4. Get hot.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
The one with the dime look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. And they know they got to do it a lot better than they did in the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of his first half of action. A quick throw here out to Brown. He's got a first down and then shove at midfield. And he gets this one down to the 24. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Escaping the pressure.
Pushing on Smash, bro.
He's brought down. Well timed there by Richard Sherman.
That shit's on Smash, nigga. Straight up.
The game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness.
Yo, what's good, man?
He's going to go down again.
I'm Dynamite. What's good with you, bro?
BOSA in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Peek that.
Now throwing on 3rd down
Don't
there,
play
but
with
he
me.
cannot connect.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Niners will go on offense.
Sacked him good. Yeah, I got him good, bro. I got him real good. How you doing, brother? Hope all is well with you, man.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring.
On your feet, wow.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about
the 49ers, man. I think they win the Super Bowl.
That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get
hey, man, I'm alive and well, so all is good on my end, bro.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
12, fellas, here we go.
Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field. And
stay smooth. Indeed, bro. You do the same, man. Thank you for coming in.
That allowed them to
Hanging out with me. Peace out, bro.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
11. 21. Hey, Alpha.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. To throw is Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne.
Let's go.
Finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
11.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more.
Let's go.
Let's go. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Got that weak-ass defense, boy.
Deebo Samuel. As the first half is winding down, and the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
You go get all the adjustments, do everything. It ain't finna work, bro.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
This shit is over, man.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call
50
the
yards for the
timeout.
quarterback. That's all you got. Shit ain't working, man.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
Same thing.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Steps away. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Ingram. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
I learn how to pass
That's going to go
ball.
down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. He's going to run. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him, Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Flushed out with
man, go ahead and tap, man. Go ahead and tap. Thank you, bro. Thank you. On to the next game. 2-0 since playing with the 49ers. I don't give up friendly quit, so don't even try it. There we go. Make a tap. That's what we do.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room.
Can't stop that. I can't believe Matt Masters up twice.
Set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. 120.
I'm moving the ball at will.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Garoppolo to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And that one results in 35 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
This is
what? Man, how, man?
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. It's a safety blitz and a sack for Earl Thomas. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chipper. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better than they can give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
You better change all that stuff up.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Snead's got it. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
Nowhere to go.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. He's got Snead.
First time he's caught in that. That's why he got there.
Before he's taken down. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Won't be there no more.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. This time Jackson will throw it. They go screen. This is Ingram. Pushing it away.
Popped it right out there.
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Get out them adjustment. Bring your ass on here, boy.
So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Nick Boyle.
I was supposed to have been on this shit.
Makes the grab, and the Ravens have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
He needed that.
Wasn't necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. This one taken from the 7. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Make them pay.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
Right.
But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, 49ers.
Right back down.
Deebo Samuel, 69 yards. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answers quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
On third down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive, because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well. And you would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the All-Pro running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first-team running back as well as first-team flex. He had a tremendous, spectacular year.
And as you might imagine, Baltimore leads the way. 5 players named to the All-Pro selection. Of course, leading the way for them, the quarterback, Lamar Jackson.
Yes, and rightly so. And I fully expect him to be named the MVP when we get to NFL honors right before the Super Bowl. He's going to sweep all of those, and he deserves it. Carried that team throughout the season and got better in their bigger games.
Damn.
Fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
Don't let him
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Damn.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and now it's second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. Here's Sam Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And no pitch there, and no chance either, as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you
gave me the game now.
Defenders, if they get a free shot.
Win it anyway. Let's go. That's what I do. Make that sucker tap out twice. They ain't gonna get my win though. Oh, come on, man. That man just tapped out. There we go. Let me get that. Somebody different again, man. Don't give me the same Rudico.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Walk 54. Pick me up. Here we go. Hey, check 24. Say hi.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. And that'll set them back 5.
Right, here we go, here we go. 180! 65, 65. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Mike 5-4. Hey, exit. Mike 5-4.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And incomplete to open things up. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
On 2nd and 15 now. Garoppolo, the first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 for the Niners there, the first down. They'll run on first down. It's Coleman. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And this is incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. Across the track, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman, 33 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Check, check, walk 54, walk 54. Hey, let's get in that hole. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Watch the run, watch. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense. Hey, watch that. Check, Mike. 2.
On first down, Coleman. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down and 4, Garoppolo. Open man is born. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On second and goal, Garoppolo. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. It's a gain of 7, and it's a second down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a Bay Area native from up in Berkeley. This is Marshawn Lynch. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On 2nd down now. It's Lynch. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll run it. Here's Lynch. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to be brought down. That will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Rolling. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
On first down, Wilson.
Come here.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32.
My shit back.
There he goes left
My
side.
shit back. Let's go.
Into the end zone.
It's been a touchdown from the start anyway.
D as they score the touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football?
Here we go. Here we go.
Anywhere to go with it.
Tap. Tap. This will be the third one in a row. Go ahead and tap. Don't matter what he doing. It really don't matter. We balling right now.
He goes down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Here's Wilson.
It's your man.
Pass complete to DK Metcalf. Going on the ground with Homer. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Good play.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Wilson.
Come here. He playing with me out there, boy. Do not play with me.
It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Do not play with me, Tyrus. He's playing with me.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looks like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it?
I might get right back to him.
Throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Get out of there.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect outside. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
Who are you going to try to play?
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40.
You want some of this action next, ball?
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he makes it past the 50. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
I just want to know you want some of these balls.
On first down, Garoppolo. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, high 7.
Can't hold everybody.
Garoppolo again. And this one's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
54. Hey, Orbit.
Hey, that's why you got to do what I'm doing, bro. Play with another team. Fuck it.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And a catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Fuck it, we're going for it.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th.
Get out of there, boy.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
In real life right now.
San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
Boy, playbook game too. All kind of shit.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Hey, gun.
Touchdown.
Go.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo.
Oh, he got a hand on it.
Away in the end zone, it's incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10.
Oh,
that's going to be incomplete.
Man.
12 seconds left. Give credit to KJ Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
We'll cook it right here.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. From the gun, it's
right here. Let's go.
That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown.
Better get out that damn weekend cover through. We're going to cook it every time.
Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. Where the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive.
Hey, bro.
Something really to take into the lockers.
I don't know if you're still in the chat or not, man, but I got to holler at you, man.
Score 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is
it might be over
every
by
play
half. This shit over.
Big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive.
Well, Tara, you ducking?
And last time
you
I looked, it's still the first half.
Who is you, man?
I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Last 3 games, these boys.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker?
Good talk with Sam.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think just
get his head? Let's go! Let's go!
He's taken down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. After the sack, they'll come up now
real,
3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now Wilson.
Let's go!
This is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Kwan Williams. And he is not.
Let's go. Making these niggas tap today. But you want some of this action? Do you want some of this action? You my win, man. Come on, man. Man be playing, boy. Oh, there it is. Folk ain't tell with these boys. Yeah. 2 games over 500. Hey, bro. I'm finna call your phone, man. I'm about to hop up off here, man. I'm about to call you right quick, though, man. That's your phone, man.